Alright guys, welcome back to Bracken Sports Talk, and today we're going to talk about how Caleb Williams is worse at choking on stuff than the Packers.
Okay. That's a crazy start.
I'm trying to process what you just said.
What? The Packers are better at well, actually, if you think about it, Caleb Williams is probably better at not choking than the Packers.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what you're gay or something.
The Packers choked really bad.
No duh.
Wow, good observation.
The Packers lose 31-27. Same shit, different year. I think I said. So let me pull that up. I think
Give us a rant, Wesley.
I have a TikTok when we lost the Browns, and I said it's the same shit every year, and I said this will come back to haunt us in the playoffs. Our special teams will screw us. We won't be able to block. That's exactly what happened.
That block. Yeah.
I mean, you just look back at Packers losses in the recent memory. Niners in 2023, we missed a field goal. Would have made it a 7-point game. Keeps it a 4-point game. Niners take the lead, and we're down by 3. Pretty similar to this game, honestly. And in this game, I mean, McManus, leaves a touchdown off the board in total with 2 missed field goals. I mean, the 50-yarder, we know he can't make those all the time. It is what it is. You're missing an extra point. Get off my fucking team. At the end of the day, get off my team.
What about the 40-yarder? You can't be missing 40 yarders as net.
Listen, we make that extra point. We're going tied in overtime at the very least.
He makes the that's exactly the point. If he makes that 44-yard field goal, you're kicking the winner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I thought Jordan Love played good enough. The third quarter was just atrocious. Maybe the worst in Packers history.
Oh.
It was horrific football. Well, what was it? 2 3-and-outs, 1 5-play drive.
I think they had a total of 34 yards that third quarter.
It's just like you're hunting prey, and you get your prey on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And you're about to slice their throat. And you just let them get back up, and they run away, and then you let them run away long enough. They hide behind a tree, then they sock you in the face. In the third quarter, we had to put our foot down, and that even if you turn one of those drives into a field goal, you needed to do that.
Misses it anyway.
Probably, but even if you turn one of those drives into a touchdown, it's like 28-6. They're not coming back. The Bears all season have done this, but it's ridiculous. And the third quarter, we couldn't run the ball at all. Jacobs running into walls on every down.
What do you think happened between the first half and the second half rushing? Because Jacobs was running down their throats in the first half.
I don't know. I'd have to.
Bears brought pressure in the second half.
They did.
And they brought pressure.
We just didn't pick it up either, and nobody's open. And I think that's where
miscues on offensive line. Jordan Morgan. He drops.
Yeah.
He drops his guy to take the other guy and lets that guy hit Love.
It's honestly a miracle our offense has been so good these past few years, because it's just like I don't know if that's Love, if that's LaFleur, what you point
Definitely
to, but if you look at the top rankings of offenses, like we've been top 10, and you look and you just compare rosters, it's like we gotta be bottom of that list.
Well,
in terms of
we don't have a go-to. We talked about that watching the game.
Yeah.
We just don't really have.
I thought Watson was pretty horrific. Like, he dropped balls. And funny enough, it's Dobbs who makes plays. Has the incredible one-handed catch, makes numerous catches that it's like
enough to re-sign him at this point.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's the smart decision at this point to re-sign him. You're going to pay him money, and I honestly thought Golden was the second most impressive receiver.
That touchdown.
So and I think that's your hope.
Yeah.
He can make the step. Yeah. But it's just, and I've heard multiple Packers guys say, like, this was supposed to be the easy year. This was supposed to be the good year in terms of cap space. The roster, the roster's going to get worse from here on out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, not to be like Debbie Downer, but like this was supposed to be your year, and obviously you lose Kraft, you lose Parsons. Those are really rough injuries to have, and almost no team can overcome that. Yeah, and Edward Cooper in this game because of this idiot over here.
Yeah, good one.
It's probably easier to name all the healthy Packers. At
Yeah,
this point
exactly.
than-
It really is.
And I mean, not having
injured
Zach
ones.
Tom, especially in that third quarter, I think if Zach Tom's in there,
Is he really
Probably-
that good?
he's a big part of our offensive line. I mean, relative to the league, I don't know how good he is. I'd say he's probably at the very least top 15 tackle. I think he's top 10.
And I think the
So-
reason the Packers have always been a pretty high up in the ranks in offense is they've always had a pretty solid offensive line.
But
Not great,
it's just
but
not.
good.
Yeah.
It's just enough that
But, I mean-
they're usually a pretty solid unit. They're not flashy. They're not the big names in the market.
But this year we-
they've usually been pretty solid. But where we could pass, we could pass block. We can't run block.
Yeah, I noticed.
And-
The run blocking
yeah, it's
was
really
way
bad.
better last year. Took a big step back.
And honestly, our pass blocking this year wasn't phenomenal. I didn't think the trade off was worth it. And we have a back in Jacobs who he's good at creating on his own, but he's not like Jahmyr Gibbs. He doesn't have the speed. So like he needs a hole to get through to really get those explosive runs. I mean, how many explosive runs do you have on the season? Like
Yeah.
a couple. Like he really was just like his longest runs in a game were like 10 yards. So I mean, it's just a bad game, and it kind of feels like a curse.
Unlike
Packers-
Josh Jacobs.
It's certainly starting to become a curse under LaFleur.
Fire him! Fire LaFleur!
don't know.
We talk about that.
Yes.
Is LaFleur?
I want to go.
Yes.
Here's the Packer guy I was just listening to. I mean,
Yeah.
he has been this entire time. You don't fire LaFleur.
Yeah.
Any other team in the league would love to have him as your head coach, and even him now is like, this is like the only situation where he even like fathomed like him being fireable,
Yeah.
like blowing it. Like this is such an embarrassing loss for the organization.
Well, it's the
I
fact
mean-
they did it twice.
Yeah, it's
He's
and
done
the
it
exact same
twice
thing.
in Chicago.
And this one was worse. I mean,
Oh,
another
yeah.
game you're up
Horrible.
16-0.
You
or whatever it
dominated
was.
Chicago 3 games, and you went 1-2.
I mean, this one you're up 18 points, and I mean, late in the game, you have what, a 98% chance to win.
Something like
It's
that.
just really
You guys were the best team for 10 of the 12 quarters.
You went down. You missed a field goal that would have put you up 24-3. You get the ball to start the second half. You go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Damn.
and it's ridiculous at this point. And I don't know what you do.
Or who do you hire?
The grass is always greener, but
I think
like
Harbaugh would
so
love
many
to do it.
coaches.
the problem with that though is like if LaFleur does do something really good, I think where LaFleur's problems is like there's obviously some kind of culture issue here where it's like, why are we like the pussiest team in the league?
No, I think that's
half.
the Dolphins.
Well, I think a lot of what the Packers do, and this is their method of drafting. It's like you have to run a certain 40, have a certain size.
Well-
like you don't fit this mold, you don't get drafted.
Well-
They passed on players
Yeah.
because they haven't fit that, who've gone
Now,
other places
hold
as
on.
well.
JSN.
I will say
It's
that
not gonna be Jalen.
with this though, they do that because if you look at the data, they use RAS scores, which is your relative athletic score,
Yeah.
which is your
Sounds like
height,
people.
weight, speed, all the different metrics of the combine. You look at the All Pros that were announced today. I bet like a ton of them have like a 9 or 10 RAS score, and that's what they go by. And I mean, look at statistics. There are very few players that have like a 4 or 5 RAS score and become All Pros, become Pro Bowlers. So they use that.
I have a
So
question.
I get it. What?
How many? So you're saying based off RAS scores, right?
Yeah.
How many of the pack? So are we assuming the last 10 picks in the first round by the Packers have been in that like category?
Well, yeah, the Packers, they like, I mean, Lucas Van Ness was a physical specimen.
Yeah.
Was he technically sound? No. But they drafted him.
Forced a fumble today.
Rashawn,
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, if none of their draft picks in the past 10 years have worked out, going off of that, something needs to change.
Yeah.
well,
You can only do it.
Well, I think, and my point leading it down that road was they were looking for like speed, right? That was an issue several years ago that we didn't have any speed, but we were physical. And so when it seems like when you sacrifice,
Really?
no, we've been physical before. I'm saying that's
I
been
think
like
within
the
the
Packers.
LaFleur era, I think we've been very.
Well,
That's
that's been the move to speed. But prior, like the McCarthy era, was like hard nose, slow, but we punched you in the
Slow,
face.
but
We owned the line of scrimmage. Like that was the thing. And so then the knock was, oh, we're not fast enough with all these speedy wide receivers. They're killing us. Okay, we'll go for speed. And then it's like we got too much speed, and then we don't have physicality anymore. And we get just kind of pushed
Well, yeah,
around.
we get
I
pushed
think the
around.
Niners have done a good job of balancing it.
Yeah.
That's the one team I think has done a really good job.
Well,
is the
I mean,
as much as it hurts me.
It's
to say.
just at this point on offense, there's a serious problem on our special teams because we just completely disregard
Yeah, your
it.
special
And
teams.
I think if there's one thing that bringing in a guy like Harbaugh would do is we're going to get our special teams right.
Yeah.
And obviously that's tough to say because they just missed a game-winning field goal. But I mean, there's only so much you can do at kicker.
Yeah.
We got to find an answer at kicker because I like McManus and I thought he's done a good job stabilizing the situation, but. Even just where in this league anymore, if you're at a point where it's like, man, it's a 45-yarder, I'm not sure this is going in.
Especially when
That's
they're
the
making
problem.
60 yards.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like
look at
55-yarders are becoming like chip shots. Oh, they'll
we
make
have
this.
to find an answer. And
Yeah.
like, if we're just looking at our team, like I really like Christian Watson. I really like Jay Reed. I really like Golden. I like Wicks. Like I think our skill group right now is good enough.
Yeah.
We gotta strengthen both the lines, the D line, the O line. Trading Kenny Clark was worth it for Micah, but if we're being honest, Rashawn Gary needs to go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're weak at D tackle. At this point, like Colby Wooden is not a starter
Oh no.
at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and that was a problem. I thought he's played fine this year, but like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to even think of the other guys, but we need to strengthen the interior D line so we can stop the run.
You guys need like a Byron Murphy or something.
Well, an injury played a part in that because I think they were doing
agree.
that kind of earlier, but
But I just think, I think our linebacker's really good. It'll be interesting if we bring back Quay Walker. Our secondary needs work. We need a corner.
our safeties are good. We're
Your
solid at
safeties
safety.
are like the best in the league. I
Evan
think.
Williams,
Something.
Xavier McKinney,
Yeah.
we're good there, but our corners.
I think Bourne's a fine nickel.
We can't have a wide receiver in the cornerback room for most of the season.
I think
Like,
if
let's
we're,
get a corner.
we just need, and I don't know what the answer is. We drafted really good outside the first round, but like in the first round, we're going after these athletes that I don't know. It's just
String on
tough.
Ohio
You
State.
should just trade your first round picks every year. Caleb Downs.
Fair. I don't know.
It's
It's
safety,
just
right?
Yeah.
we're at a problem right now where if we don't
Well,
make
you
this
played-
offensive line. I mean, look at the stats. Jordan Love, when protected, is the best in the league. And when he has time to
You have
throw,
to get Avion
like-
Thoreau.
yeah, or that, like he's a good player.
Yeah.
Like we need to invest in this O line, and we have. That's the thing that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Is we've spent a second round pick on Anthony Bell, and we've spent a first round pick on Jordan Morgan. We spent money on Aaron Banks in free agency, and it's like, well, what the hell did that do for us? Like we lost a bunch to injury, of course, but like. We didn't pay a guy like blanking on his name, our old
Josh
center,
Nyman, there was that guy.
or Josh Myers.
Josh
we
Myers.
we don't pay him to leave, but now it's like we move Elton Jenkins to center, and he sucks ass at center.
Yeah.
And it's like this guy was an All-Pro at guard, and
Where's Scott Myers now?
Josh Myers. Josh Myers.
Yeah, sorry.
he's in New York, I think.
Yeah,
and
he's-
it's
Oh, we got the
like
Jets.
I think he's with
Or
the
Giants. Still the Giants.
But-
which their O line played well.
So I mean, we're a far cry away from the 2020 offensive line that was so dominant with Bakhtiari, Corey Lindsley, all those guys. I mean,
yeah, we still didn't get it done.
we did.
Well, I guess we did.
But I mean, my defense
Maybe
in that
we did.
year is we don't lose Bakhtiari, we win the Super Bowl
Yeah.
because the Bucks were really able to pressure us. But I think if we go and face Kansas City in that Super Bowl, I mean, I don't. I think we dice them.
It just feels like the Packer culture is just it's good enough to make the playoffs.
But I mean, just look at the
but-
past three playoff losses in San Francisco. Like I said, we missed the field goal in Philly on the first play of the game.
Yeah.
We fumble on the kickoff.
Damn.
And you can argue the call, but like it was, you fumbled, and it's like, and then in this game, 7 points missed by our kicker. At the end of the day, special teams need to be a focus of this team. We don't spend enough money on it. Too many of our players aren't put into special teams. Like, I'm pretty sure we spend the least amount of capital on our roster towards special teams. It is ridiculous. And how many games this year did we lose because of special teams? How many? The Browns game, we lost because of special teams. The Panthers game, we lost because of special teams. Missed kicks galore. It's ridiculous. The onside kick.
What about Dallas game? The tie.
Yep.
Special teams.
It
Right?
blocked extra point.
Yeah, it blocked.
That got returned.
That's right.
You can't make it up. No, nearly every loss this year, but excluding the Broncos loss, we just got outplayed. And I think once we
but also, I mean, it's always the shoulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? Love puts another yard on that bomb to Watson, and we're already up. 9 at that point?
Basically, since that
that probably puts it away.
It ended. I mean, at that moment,
Parsons went down. We didn't win a single game after Parsons.
Before that play is snapped, we're
Not
up.
a single game.
That's crazy.
Before that play is snapped, we're up a score on the Broncos.
Yep.
And we're looking good. I mean, Jacobs just ran for a touchdown. I think we're up 2 scores, actually, on the Broncos. We're leading the division.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, we score here. We're beating the Broncos. We're leading the division. We're looking good. We get to go face the Ravens. We go face the Vikings to end the year. And then you get the Bears again. It was looking beautiful. And since that, it's just all gone to shit. And now, I mean, you don't have Kraft to start the year. Probably, maybe.
They're saying
There's no way
Broncos
Kraft come back.
It'll be close. Yeah, pretty much.
They're saying
That game screwed us.
Parsons
I think both
is
guys
probably
come
week
back.
3 or 4. I think they come back. He comes back by week 4.
I bet you they come back at the same
Parsons.
time.
Yeah,
Kraft tore his
early.
several weeks earlier.
I can see
so
Kraft week 1, but Parsons
he might be ready for
Why
three,
rush it?
2.
They're-
and that's the way the Packers
why rush
won't rush it.
Yeah.
They'll sit him out.
There's no
But
point.
what about Musgrave? Where the hell is that guy?
He's a bust. He's not good.
Wasn't he a first round pick?
No,
No.
he's got.
He was higher picked than Kraft.
He's just not. That's the thing. I think I'm at a point with our weapons that I think we have some players here that are good, but it's just we need, even Watson. We just need someone to make that step.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you look at all the good teams right now, and it's
Jason,
they got the wide receiver.
Adams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We need that. And
Well, and he was a second round pick, right?
Yeah.
Adams, second round pick. So
But I think that's what's so frustrating too, is because it was we never had the depth at wide receiver with those Rodgers teams, and it was just and now we
that
do.
was going to Alan Lazard.
I mean, could you imagine if we had Christian Watson at wide receiver too
God.
with Rodgers? That Adams?
Jordy Nelson.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean those teams were stacked at wide receiver. I mean, you had James Jones, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb.
I wish some of those were in the Favre era. We might have had a few more.
Well, that's far. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'll just right back at special teams.
And I'll give the credit to the Bears. They're running this. They're riding this wave of magic. This golden horseshoe that I thought we had stuck up our ass. I guess for most of this game. Apparently they have it. 7? Is this the 7th comeback victory?
No, it was more
Or is
than
it the
that.
8th? I don't know what it is.
Seven,
But
Oh, was it 7?
But they're like the Vikings 3 years ago, only they're actually capitalizing on in the playoffs. And who knows where it'll go, but, we're going to hear from Bears fans all off season,
Yeah, have fun with that.
which is normal even when they're losing.
It's gonna be worse.
Nothing different.
True.
Won the off season.
They're gonna let this one. We'll see what they do next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm just saying, if you look at teams who have had this sort of turnover differential, they are near the bottom in terms of point differential.
yeah.
So I think I'm not trying, obviously they beat us, they have that against me, but,
They're not
I think-
beating the Seahawks.
I think there's a certain type of ignorance with their fan base where they just completely ignore the context of a game, and it's all right, well, we beat you, so, fuck all whatever else happened.
Nah.
You see that
They're
there?
just lucky we are the kings of choking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're.
Caleb Williams.
Well, it could be, but
It's not even, this is unprecedented.
this
Like,
is.
it's
And this
never
is,
happened.
is there a coach or is there a team you can think of that's had as much success as the Packers had under a coach, but has choked as much as this team has?
But we've
I
never
can't
seen
think of
this
it
before.
before.
It hasn't happened
Yeah.
under the floor.
Ryan Tomlin's the only one.
I haven't noticed it like
Falcons,
this,
they make
where
that
it's like
almost
we
every
have
year.
a lead like this, we
They've never
choke
lose.
it. We lose close games sometimes, but it's never like this.
Yeah, with Rodgers we didn't early on with LaFleur and Rodgers, but obviously Rodgers is Rodgers, and I'm not hanging that on Love. I'm not saying we're choking because of Love.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But-
it's Rodgers versus Love.
Tonight's loss is on special teams and
Coaching.
Defense.
Clearly, it seems nobody's looking at LaFleur,
It's
right?
execution.
Yes, tomorrow morning there should be a notification that says Matt LaFleur's fired and Brendan McManus.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, he has 1 year left on his deal. It's like
This year or next year?
next
year's last year.
So I mean,
yeah.
it's let him. I don't know.
Let him prove
To me, it's just like, what's gonna change?
Pay him.
Like,
'Cause coaches' contracts are fully guaranteed. You got to pay him. You pay what you owe.
the problem that I have, it's like, yeah, you win this game, you still lose to Seattle next week, most likely.
Yeah.
So you're still
Unless Seattle has like the worst game of their lives.
Yeah. Unless they literally collapse on the
Yeah,
Packers,
which is not going to happen.
And
I mean,
No.
we almost beat the Rams when we had the
Yeah,
worst game.
no.
So
True.
Yeah.
So like,
Field
to
goal
me,
maybe the Rams.
I think you got to look
Or
at
in
it
the first
differently.
game, yeah.
The outcome is horrible. You lose like this, it's horrible. It's a fireable offense, but you're still probably going to be knocked out next week. So you got to look at that side. I still think you need to give LaFleur a chance to have a full season with Kraft, Parsons, a revamped O-line. Zach Tom was out multiple games this season. It's like,
It's easy for emotion to get you in the moment.
Yeah.
Like you need to you should never make decisions when you're frustrated.
I mean,
you need to let it
if
sit in.
this is the result and we had Parsons and Kraft all season, get him out of here.
Well,
for sure.
hopefully the GM and Ed Policy know, does LaFleur have the locker room? Has he lost the locker room? Like, I don't know.
I don't
That's
know
the thing. It's like that's
hard
the
to
part I
pinpoint.
don't know if like they respond to LaFleur. Like if you pulled Parsons and Love aside and said, "Do you want Matt to be your coach?" Would they say yes? I don't know.
Well, I'm looking forward to looking at the film this week and to seeing what the hell went wrong. Because, like, I just want to see what happened in that third quarter. And I think if you look at the tape, you can really see, like...
I can tell you right now what we're wrong. They didn't run the ball.
Watch every run in the second half. It's a stone wall.
Yeah, there's no gap.
And I think that's the problem. And we've seen it multiple times this year, and I've joked about it. It's like, all right, we're going to throw an incomplete pass on first down because we're trying to be aggressive. But, I mean... You can only complete so many deep passes, and I get the aggressiveness, and when it works, it's awesome, but it really hasn't worked. And then on second down, they just try to get some rushing yards to kind of make it a third and short, and then we end up in third and long because we just can't run the ball. And our O-line is garbage at run blocking. So, I mean, then we just put ourselves in a hole, and we're the best third down team in the league offensively, and it's just like, even so, it's like it just doesn't... It doesn't feel like it. It feels like, especially in that third quarter, I mean, we got to those third downs and just nothing.
Yeah.
And pressure on Love. And so I want to go back and look at it and see if it's execution or not.
It looked to me, because fortunately I think we got a different perspective from that, whatever view that is on Prime, the one you have, what's it called?
Prime Vision.
Prime Vision. So you could see the guys coming with pressure, and you could really tell a lot better earlier how bad they were picking it up, and it just seemed like
it's just nothing.
Yeah, we weren't running routes that, they always say throw from where the blitz comes from, but they were really kind of mixing that up quite a bit, and I think it just kind of
dropped back into
coverage.
we didn't have a lot of time, and
I do think there is an element like where people say Malik Willis is better than Love. It's like I do think in like the third quarter, I think we scored a touchdown with Malik Willis.
I think Malik Willis is better off script. Like I think Malik Willis is a better supervisor.
Love is not quick.
No.
Once he gets up to speed, he's decently fast, but like he is not quick. His ability is not there.
I still think though,
Caleb looked agile on it.
Oh yeah, he's very quick.
Yeah.
I still would go with Love just because he's better in the pocket. I mean, the thing you are seeing with Love is that he navigates the pocket pretty well. He's always kind of bouncing, right? I wouldn't say he looks like he's going to take a hit or anything. He's just kind of navigating it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's a question for the Packers fans. You guys already paid Jordan Love, right?
Yep.
How much?
$55 a year.
$55 million a year. Is there a world out there where you trade him?
No.
Get like 2 first-round picks and
who's giving
I think
2
we
first
get.
rounders for Love?
no, you just like bank on Malik Willis.
No.
Bank on Malik Willis?
You can't.
Would you do it though?
Well, here's the thing though. Before Malik Willis came here and had a couple good games last year and the year before, he was a complete bust by everyone. Yeah. Now everybody's like, oh my God, Malik Willis looks great. discounting that Jordan Love's played well the whole year. They
Here's the
act
thing.
like he hasn't.
Let's say you're
A lot of people I've heard from a lot of different people watching podcasts and stuff that Malik Willis was very highly thought of
He was.
and out of the draft. And like
Yes.
people were like, this guy could definitely go with the first pick.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If the Cardinals right now offered you 2 first-round picks and fully take Jordan's contract.
Jordan Love. Jordan Love. How nice.
If they offered you 2 first-round picks and took Jordan's full contract, would you accept
No.
that as a pet? You wouldn't accept.
So like the 3rd round pick this year, or the 3rd round pick.
I genuinely, I don't know where this hate comes from.
I'm asking a question. Like
No.
So
The
Malik
third
Willis
overall
is just his mobility is what you like.
yeah,
It's not very sustainable though.
But he reminds me of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but what
Like,
Lamar
a lot
does,
less.
Lamar doesn't do anything.
Fair. What's Jordan
And
Love
I-
gotten?
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, Lamar's
Arguing
not
that this
good.
pick for Jordan Love is probably better than any Lamar Jackson.
Lamar doesn't do well unless
Totally
he's
love
got his
that.
mobility.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah.
And he lost his
Great.
mobility this year. Lamar did. Something happened to him. I don't know what.
But he got like
he couldn't move anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
old.
Malik Willis is a big hit away from not doing anything for us.
True.
Where I feel like, I don't know, I'd still go.
I don't even look at it from injuries. Jordan Love's a franchise at this point.
I just feel like if you're offered
Yeah,
two,
this way here.
if you're offered like from a bad team that wants to take a shot,
I
let's
don't
look at
think
the
they
Browns.
would. I mean,
If you're offered 2 first round picks and they're both top 10, pretty much guaranteed, you're not taking
But
that.
here's the thing. It's like we've seen Malik Willis in like 4 total games, I guess.
Yeah, it's a small sample size, but still, he's gonna make money this offseason. I'm telling you.
I agree,
He
but I
is.
think if you're another team where you've had mediocre quarterback play, take a shot on it.
I don't know.
But the Packers, you cannot take that gamble. It's
True.
just like, and if you get that wrong,
Yeah.
if you play Jordan Love,
it's the Nick Foles thing.
They've
Nick
had-
Foles comes in and
well, yeah, no,
looks great, but then you find out he's only good on the
System.
Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Quarterback.
So
Love is the system
is
quarterback.
Malik Willis only good because of LaFleur's system? I don't know.
Well, I think every quarterback is, in a sense, a system quarterback. I mean, they all run their offense, and everybody's like game manager, and
Even
like
Brady?
Well, like Arnold, clearly, if he goes to a good coach and a
And,
good system, he plays
you know,
well.
we're all glazing Caleb for the performance today, and in the fourth quarter he was incredible. But like, the dude missed multiple throws,
Yeah.
and and honestly today, as much as the Packers I feel like dominated, like we were the ones who got lucky, and we were the like it.
Yeah.
It,
Even those turnovers, like
it could have been like 40-0 Green Bay. It could have been 40-20 Chicago. In my opinion,
Yeah.
like because I mean Chicago recovers
Yeah.
some of those fumbles. They're in the
Right.
red zone. Caleb doesn't like miss on some of these throws. Like
Yeah.
it could have went either
Yeah.
way. So like I think this game was a lot different than the other games. I mean Green Bay just did a really good job defensively in this game, like holding them to field goals.
yeah.
So-
NFC North is going to be a tough division going forward.
That's what sucks. It's like with Rodgers, it pretty much is.
When we had Rodgers, we felt like we were the Patriots of the NFC.
Yeah, we just-
beat the Lions twice.
Because now pretty much every team's good. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Lion. I mean, if 9's good,
Sure.
Well, the Vikings.
maybe the Vikings have taken a
Vikings,
step
the
down.
Vikings have no money. They are completely
Yeah.
cash strapped. They have no money.
Really?
But on
Yeah,
who,
they
Who are they
not.
spending on?
JJ.
Dude, they're spending the most on defense in the league.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their
Makes
offensive
sense.
line, they're spending a ton of money. And
Well, and Addison's due. Addison's coming
Addison.
due, right?
Yeah.
He's got to
I
get
mean, they
paid.
added a ton of
I
free
let
agents.
Addison walk, honestly.
I'd
You
take
have-
Addison.
you have-
I'd take him to Green Bay.
That's the thing.
I have to let him
That's
walk.
what's worried about the Seahawks when we get the, what? So do we
You're going to
not
play
next,
Witherspoon
next
and
offseason?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jason.
Witherspoon and Jason in the same offseason.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
We might
That's what
have.
sucks.
that's
So that's
fine.
why, like,
we
right
should,
now-
I think get one done this
Get
offseason.
one. Yeah.
We have to let Cannon walk. We can't afford to pay him because we
That's
all
what
have
sucks in the NFL. It's like you develop these guys, they become really good, and then
But also,
Yeah,
what's
you can't
the salary?
hold on to
It
them.
all depends on how much we go over the salary cap.
Well, it's just
This is
like
So I'm scared about for the Broncos.
you get to a point where
Yeah.
you're paying too many players and you just don't have any money.
If we want to win a Super Bowl,
And we
we
just
have
paid
like
Charles
2
Cross.
years.
That's why you have
Which is
to
good,
you have
but we
to
need
play
to-
you have to pay the difference makers at their positions and
That's
have
why
that
we paid
stuff
Charles Cross.
behind it.
Yeah, true.
he's a top 10 tackle. in the
You
league.
can't once you get into a habit of paying mediocre players at positions just because like they've
done well
added
for you.
they've added stability for a couple seasons and it's like it's not worth like that's like where I'm at with Romeo Dobbs.
Dobbs
It's not
just
worth
got
it.
himself a contract somewhere else.
Yeah.
100%.
Right. That's what.
That made you like the game.
I will say for Dobbs though,
Yeah.
the guy's a playoff performer.
No,
He's
Dobbs
performed
showed
against
up,
the
man.
Cowboys, the Niners, and now the Bears.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
really well.
Yeah.
So
Isn't he young too? He's like
He's
20.
young. Yeah,
probably
he's the
like 25 or
same draft
26.
pick as Watson. Same draft season as Watson.
Really?
Yeah.
So I
So this
mean,
is the end of his rookie.
Well,
I like Dobbs.
Right.
He's just the same.
Yep.
He's the same kind of archetype as Golden. Like just
Jesus. Can we talk about how big of a bust
Yeah.
he is? Year one, big like for year one, he's a bust. You got
a big swing and a miss for usage.
Well, yeah,
there was a
that's
stat.
where it was.
There was a stat I
Yeah.
saw that
Past.
if you actually like took his sample size and compared it, like to someone else that had
Well, he
played
was-
longer and tried to even it out, like he's right there. He's not far off, but
He
the
was a
problem is,
functioning wide receiver 5.
well, an injury. He sat out a few games for injury, and then he just kind of found his way out of the rotation.
Well, I do
But
think
they're very
If
heavy
the
on
Packers like drafting Savion Williams in the 3rd round is
Was
puzzling.
stupid.
It's
Yeah, why
like
did we do that?
why did
Third round?
yes, and
He
I
wasn't
think
even good. Like he wasn't that good.
and before that's
I guess
obviously
he's just not a receiver.
that's
I don't-
before you find
know
out
what
that
it
you
is.
have a hole at defensive tackle. Obviously trading Kenny Clark, but like.
Mhm.
I would have loved another O lineman
He's a
there.
good run
It's just like why was that the pick? And maybe Savion Williams ends up becoming the next Debo Samuel, but I just don't see that.
Who did you guys even take last year? Like your picks?
We took
I guess I'm what
Golden.
we took
Golden.
Golden, then we took Belton, then we took Savion Williams, then we took a couple defensive linemen, mostly like
You guys just need to get better at
edge rushers.
drafting.
Yeah, you really do. It's just
Like that's the reason
They're
why.
usually, I mean, they
I think
built good teams
We're a
deep
pretty
in the
decent
draft.
drafter.
Like, I think the Packers do well. They just suck in the first round.
I mean, look at
we
our
win a
roster.
lot.
You suck.
Evan Williams is a 4th round pick. Zach Tom's 4th round pick. Rasheed Walker was a 7th round pick.
Walker that good? Like about
He's a startable left tackle. Like for a 7th round pick, that's pretty good.
Who's our guy that replaced Kenny
Valentine,
Clark?
7th round pick.
Who was that got hurt?
Colby Wooden.
Oh no, there was another guy.
Devontae Wyatt.
Yeah, what
He's
was he?
1st round pick.
Was he first round?
So
I
that's a
feel like it's like
Huh.
He took a step forward.
you
though.
look at it in the way it's like I know it's obviously my team, but you look at it in the way it's Seattle. It's like the draft picks. Almost everyone has been a hit.
But I will say for Seattle, I mean,
Like yeah,
Witherspoon,
them
you're at the 5th
crazy.
pick. Like that's pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
a slam dunk.
But even the rest of them, it's like we got K9 was a 2nd round pick. What else? Like Boye Mafe was a late round pick.
Reek, Leonard Williams.
Tariq was a 4th round pick. Leonard Williams we
Oh,
traded
no,
for, but yeah,
Murphy. Sorry,
yeah,
Byron
he
Murphy's
was a
been
1st round pick. But still,
yeah, but he's been a great.
How the
run
Broncos?
it also depends on if you hit. Like Lucas Van Ness,
Oh, yeah.
horrible first round
Well,
pick.
but here's the thing. Like the Packers are a good drafting organization because we rarely sign free agents and we rarely do trades. So
But you
we
rarely
build
win.
everything. But we're in the mix every year though.
I mean, hey, all I'm saying,
we're there.
if
We're
they didn't-
usually winning our division.
if they didn't
so-
expand it to 7 seeds, you wouldn't have been in the
Yeah,
playoffs
but
in
they did.
2020.
But here's the
They did.
thing. Here's my take on that. I get it for the 2023 season. I get that because we were fighting for that the entire time. But like last year, I mean, we wouldn't have rested our starters in week 18.
Yeah, I
Because
mean, you were in the
we-
second best division in NFL history last year.
Yeah, and we weren't going to rest our starters in week 18 if there wasn't a 7 seed. We were in the 6 seed entering
Yeah.
into that week. But we lost, and the Commanders won, so they got the 6 seed. And then this year, I mean,
You were locked in the 7th.
The crazy stat to me is the Bears are 2-4 in division.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, even with tonight?
Well, 3-4. Well, regular season. So they
went
secured the
2-4.
2 seed, and they didn't even.
They went 2.
2-4 in the
Who did they
division.
beat? You guys?
They
and
beat
then-
us and they beat Minnesota.
they got-
Wow.
What about the Lions?
So
So
the
they lost
Lions.
one to you
Lost
guys. and
one to
one-
each of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Vikings
So-
also swept the Lions, so I don't know what happened there.
The Vikings should not have been as
Yeah,
bad as they were
so-
this year.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have.
Yeah. It just
Their line went
I
to shit.
forgot the
Yeah.
stat, but it
and
was
9
like
got injured.
first
Yeah.
time a 2 seed in I don't know how many years had not basically
How about coaches? Or?
Had a winning.
had a winning record in their division, even though they won their division. They won their division without having a winning record.
First time ever, you said?
No,
Oh, like in a
it's been
while.
yeah, first time in a while that's
It
happened.
was probably since that undefeated AFC North.
Something like that, yeah. So anyway, but
Wait, you said first time a team has won their.
No, not first time.
no, not
Like,
first
in a
but-
while, but
Yeah, I can't remember the exact
without
stat,
winning-
but they won their division with a losing record in division.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
Because you can win your division. I mean, they just perform better.
Hell, the
against
Seahawks got in with a
Yeah.
7-9 record.
Yeah.
Or 7-8.
No, they didn't get in with 10 and 7.
Whatever it was back
and
then.
won a playoff
And won a
game.
playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's been the year from hell for the Packers. We've lost 3 games where we've not punted once. And
That's
every other team in the NFL is undefeated.
If there's a
Crazy.
bright side, you know,
There is.
they signed Reggie White later in his career, and it took 3 years before they won a Super Bowl. We're getting Micah Parsons way earlier. We got a lot of we got 4 years now to work with them.
Yeah, but you have no first round picks till 2028.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Look
they
what we
have
do.
a hit on that.
Yeah. Maybe it's better for you guys, actually.
Yeah, that's why I think Dallas take our two.
I believe in Jordan Love. I believe in Micah Parsons.
I do think a healthy team would be interesting.
I think we have.
We never were fully healthy the whole year.
If a healthy Green Bay goes into the shoulder field, I think they would.
Because
But here's the
Watson
thing.
tore his ACL, came back late. Then we lost Kraft, like right as Watson was coming back, and then we lost.
I just don't really think there's a lot of like holes on this team that like it's not like we need a bunch of first round picks right now.
Yeah.
It's not like we're lacking star power. I don't
We
think.
just need to fix the culture.
Which
firing your coach.
Maybe that is.
Totally. Yeah.
Stanovich,
Oh,
Yeah.
the offensive coordinator,
he's that.
who doesn't call the plays.
What does he do?
That's like us
Somebody's
having.
head has to
It's like
roll.
us having a defensive coordinator with Mike McDonald.
Yeah, Mike McDonald is a great defensive.
Yeah,
analyst.
so-
Let's talk about coaches now, because I mean, if we're talking about firing
Mike
before,
McDonald, Mike
McDaniels.
That's why I get confused.
Mike McDonald and Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, I know.
They might be on the same team.
I would love to see Mike
That'd be
McDaniel.
really
Who would actually be gone?
I think Mike McDaniel, if he becomes an OC, I almost guarantee he's going back to San Fran. Just-
I heard
I don't know
the Lions
why.
were
I
interested.
heard Lions. Yeah.
I understand that, but I feel like
No, he's going to
if
Seahawks.
he's going anywhere,
He's not gonna be
I feel like with Saleh, it's like he
Saleh,
went right back
yeah.
home. It's like
Yeah.
going home when you get fired or something. It's like he wants to go back home and coach with his buddy Kyle Shanahan.
So who's the hottest one now out on the market? John Harbaugh?
John. It's gotta be John Harbaugh.
Harbaugh?
Harbaugh. I mean, I would prefer Stefanski over Harbaugh.
Wow.
Jeez.
See, that's the other element.
Browns?
That's the element that makes me think LaFleur could be gone, is because, Gutekunst came out last year and said, it's time we start competing for Super Bowls. Enough of this, right? He pulls trigger on the Parsons trade.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know what happened there. But, so is he in this mindset of like, you know what, I'm not running it back with LaFleur. Because I know what we're going to see. We have the sample size now.
I would love to see Stefanski in Green Bay.
Why?
Coaches.
I mean, you look at what he did in Cleveland. I mean, he brought them stability, like to a franchise that hadn't had it in forever. And I mean, you look at the quarterbacks he was given. It's like
He did make Baker look good in the first couple.
and
of
then that whole situation was kind of fiasco. And
You
like
think the Jets
Baker,
go after Stefanski?
yeah.
He had Deshaun Watson.
And then the rest of Stefanski's career in Cleveland, he's given Deshaun Watson. He's given
They won
like
playoff games.
DTR. He's given
That's true.
He's given like random guys
Yeah.
this year, like Shador Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. I mean, and Joe Flacco for a year, and he made Flacco look amazing. And it's like
Let's see.
we're at a point where like we're firing coaches who have been set up in the worst possible situations.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a good point.
Well, look at, Tennessee fired Vrabel.
Yeah.
And-
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were
That's
thinking.
terrible.
Exactly.
Oh
Mike
yeah.
Vrabel. God.
And Miami fired Brian Flores, and that looks like an idiot move. And I get it; he was kind of a dick to his quarterback.
But it's all something to do. Although I will give McDaniel credit for making Tua look good for a couple.
And that's why I think for McDaniel as well, it's like, man, what was this guy given? And it's like the one really confident roster they had. They went to the playoffs, and he's given a quarterback going into places like Kansas City
I also
who
saw that-
freezes. He can't do
I
it.
also
Yeah.
saw that teams are looking for Vance Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, he's leading one of the best defenses. But honestly, like,
He already tried that. It didn't go
Vance
very well.
Broncos.
That's the weird thing with Vance
Coordinator.
Joseph. It's like, it's funny to me
Why
that
do
he's
they
the
want
team
him?
coordinator of Denver who fired him as head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's like going
Years
back
ago
to
or
your
whatever,
ex.
right?
Listen,
Yeah, that's
you know,
kinda funny.
coach chair.
Listen,
Like,
I do not
I mean,
like.
we have a good defense. So
yeah, absolutely. No,
I think the hottest seat.
wait,
in my
what did you say,
opinion-
Wesley? Wait.
I do not like hiring defensive coaches.
Seahawks.
Okay, but I mean, Mike McDonald is
Always
kind
hiring
of like
That's a different breed.
blue
Yeah.
chip like coach. I'm saying like you look at like the coaches that are fired. Most of the time, it's like, well, we coach defense, and it's because the play caller and quarterback relationship is so important.
Yeah.
Where we're seeing this with Dan Campbell now. Dan Campbell's like the CEO kind of head coach where he doesn't really do anything. And now, of course, he experimented with play calling this year, but like we've seen their offense has struggled without Ben Johnson. And when you hire a defensive coach, you get into a point where you're cycling through coordinators. And that's a really bad cycle. So I just prefer getting an offensive coach to pair with the quarterback and I think that's what we've seen be successful. And like even with Philly, like with Sirianni, I mean they are cycling through coordinators, and it hasn't worked.
Jalen Hurts hasn't been a thin coordinator ever.
They worked with
Back
Kellen
then.
Moore.
Yeah, and then he leaves because they're good, and so
Kellen Moore is looking like he's a good coach.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jock disagrees. Jock said he wasn't
With
good on
the
this
group
team.
they have around
Yeah,
them,
that's what I said.
dude, they're fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
You look at the EPA chart of things.
Oh, come on. I never brought it up. Took you long enough.
Hey, fine. Tell me why it's bad.
I mean,
I
EPA
just
was
wanted to
all
bring
over
it up.
Prime. So
Yeah, and then look what happened with your
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You literally showed we play like shit in the second half.
Yeah, it did.
Fair.
Sorry, yeah, then.
Here's something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I think Raheem Morris is gonna be. I think he's the hottest head coach on the market.
Raheem
Are you-
Morris?
He's good.
No,
He's not a good fire. He's a good head coach.
He got Robinson, Drake May, and
I mean, that's not on him.
And Kirk Cousins.
Drake May.
May.
I mean, not Drake May. Sorry, Drake London. Drake London. Yeah.
That ain't on him.
Kyle Pitts.
I think he.
That's
would be
on
good.
Zach Robinson, their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The head
exactly.
coach can take over play calling.
Yeah, but
He's
he's over,
the
but he
defensive
doesn't
guy.
got defensive coach.
I think
I don't care.
Raheem
Raheem Morris is
fired.
not a good coach. He deserves to be
But
fired.
here we should. You wanna?
Falcons did pick up Mike McDaniels.
I wouldn't hate that.
I do the Broncos to pick
rattle off.
He was
coaches
Broncos
and see where
ball
we
boy.
think they're gonna go.
Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
He was the
All right.
Broncos ball
We
boy.
can go in circle.
All right, Miami.
Who do you think's getting Miami?
I honestly could see Stefanski go.
English?
Stan Pence.
Then
I could see him going to Miami.
Kevin Stefanski, right?
Yeah.
Not Kevin
I could see him going to Miami.
Yeah.
I think Minter for the Chargers.
Oh, what the hell?
That's not. No, I've seen that. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that-
I think you need to get Miami for years now, like since Brian Flores. So basically, just Mike McDaniel. They've been known as a weak, like easily dominated team. Like I feel like you got to get a kind of a culture setter down there that has worked with Harbaugh in LA, has called a good defense. Even though I don't like doing that, they don't really have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, go sign Malik Willis. Go get.
Ooh, I like that Miami.
And
I like
so
that.
He likes that.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good idea.
I mean,
How do you say his name?
you look at their offense.
Yeah.
I think they have a one in Waddle.
Oh, Waddle
I think Achan's a top 5 back in the league.
Tyreek Hill?
Is he coming back?
No, I think he's gone.
Next year.
I think he's gone.
What you think he's
I think he's
hiring
cut.
or
I think
like
he's cut.
I think
Sure.
you're cutting Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
yes. Did you see that? You don't come back to that 30 years old, at least easily.
He's coming
It's
back.
not even
though.
that. I think it's just like bridges were burned. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
too many things, man.
He was so happy when he got injured.
Yeah.
Like,
Where was
I
also
think
high
it's
as a kite.
That's true.
Yeah. I think Kubiak goes to. I don't want him to leave, but I think he goes to Miami. It's a good fit.
Oh.
They could be good on offense with him.
They have no defense though.
That's
Yeah,
why I think
but-
Stefanski goes there.
He's an offensive coach.
Stefanski's an offensive
Yeah.
coach.
Know your ball. Yeah.
I still think he's going to go there. I still think he's going there.
I think Bill Belichick should go to Miami.
Well, look at the Browns.
I think Ed Orgeron is going to go down to Miami.
The Browns defense has been good the past few
I love when he
years.
does interviews.
Yeah.
Josh Gruden, love that.
Yeah, John Gruden.
John Gruden.
You know, I could see Jay Harbaugh doing, moving up.
What happened to Jay Gruden?
Jay
He was
Gruden?
coaching for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Who he
Coached
went.
Washington for
How'd that go?
so many years.
Yeah.
Wow, he was
All
there
right,
for 7 years.
Baltimore. This one's tough because I mean this is a
Baltimore is.
historic franchise.
They had.
They
I
only
found out
had
the other day.
three-
They had 3 head coaches
three
in
head
history.
So
And one was for 2 years.
honestly, I think
Wow.
Minter could go over there because I mean,
Then mention for everybody.
yeah, but I mean it makes sense. I mean he's with
They're definitely
his
have a deep
brother
record.
and John Harbaugh or
What?
Jim Harbaugh. There's a connection there.
Yeah.
I think he could go over there. I wouldn't hate
Wait,
it.
how would he have his brother? What?
No, I'm saying like John Harbaugh,
Yeah.
his brother Jim Harbaugh,
Yeah.
his defensive coordinator.
Oh, you're saying yeah, fair. I think they definitely get a defensive. I think
the
they
brothers
could
should
get.
be-
Minter
Stefanski-
coached under John Harbaugh too.
Probably.
Would Stefanski want to go in division?
I feel like he just doesn't fit the mold of a
Like, he
Raven.
doesn't seem.
No.
I think he
But would he want to go
Cool fit.
coach Lamar?
I mean,
Who
who
want to go
wouldn't?
do that?
Who wouldn't?
I think the Ravens is kind of like the Michigan job that opened. It's kind of like they're looking for kind of a hard-nosed guy.
Who's the Cardinals? Who is their head coach?
Jonathan Gannon.
Jonathan Gaines.
So which
I could see
team is
Gannon
the
going.
most
He was
desired
fired.
right
Well,
now?
that's who he's
I know.
The most
I could see-
desired?
I could see Gannon.
Most desired
I'll
spot.
say
Which
you
one
got
is the
Raiders.
biggest
I think
spot?
Raiders. Terrible.
You think
Raiders?
Raiders? You have the number one
No.
pick.
I mean, you got a top 5 edge in Max Crosby.
Still?
You have a
They
pretty
don't
good
trade the
tackle in Colin
Cowboys.
Miller. I mean,
You
you have a
good
top
running back.
You have a top tight end in Brock Bowers when healthy.
Good running back.
Yeah,
But
Genty and the
but you have a
They're
Jerry
corner.
Jones-ish
Their
owner
corner. Packers
in
corner. He's really
Davis,
good.
right?
Yeah. But
I
he,
mean, Mark
I agree.
Davis, is he going
If
to
Gordon-
Mark Davis is at the very least, like you've seen with hiring Spy Tech as a GM and like Brady. I think they're trying to fix this and turn it around.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I think that's the best situation because you see so much with coaches. They enter these organizations where they don't get to choose who their quarterback is.
Yeah.
Is the Raider fan base really embracing Brady, though?
I mean,
He's the Tuck Rule guy.
Yeah.
They go to the Super Bowl instead of Brady, if not for the Tuck Rule.
Yeah.
but like that's so many years ago.
I don't know.
It's like it's deep
Oh, yeah.
embedded with those guys.
The
But
Tuck Rule, I've heard about that. What
do you think
happened?
the Raiders are the one?
Yes.
Mm.
You get
The
a
Wolves
who's your
retire.
quarterback and you have some of the most cap space in the league. Yes.
I think Falcons.
Get Mendoza.
If LaFleur is fired, where does Green Bay
That's a
Sit.
good question. Yeah.
in that hierarchy of most desired?
I don't think they're that.
Or I guess maybe you rank who you think are the best spots
yeah.
that are open right now.
Well, obviously, if Green Bay is opening, if Green Bay is an opening, like I think that vaults to the top just in terms of where the roster is at now. But I also think like if you're an offensive guy, if you're not a Jordan Love guy as an offensive coach, like
Right.
yeah, but you love Mendoza, you love Moore, love whoever.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that's really powerful that you get to go and do a draft. Like, we're looking with the Giants right now. Like, Dable really wanted Dart. Who knows if the next guy will really want Dart?
Yeah.
And
Do you
we
think
see-
Dable's going to be a coach anymore?
I mean, he'll definitely end up find his way on a staff somewhere,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's
Was he an
gonna.
OC before?
Yeah, I'm not. I think he
Josh
might go
Allen.
back to Buffalo
Go back to
probably,
Buffalo? Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Buffalo's, is that a potential job opening if they lose to the
If they
Jaguars?
lose, yes.
What? Head coach?
If Bill,
oh, I
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Bill lose to the Jaguars, think he's fired?
I think he's canned.
I think, but also, I mean, it's another situation where I think with him it's different though, where it's like his quarterback has performed really good
Yeah,
in the
but make it
playoff.
worse on him.
And yeah, exactly. It's not like
The
Harbaugh where
defense
his
isn't
quarterback
a
has it.
joke. I mean, they're
Yeah.
decent defense, right?
Yeah.
But
So-
I think they're in an unfortunate position because it's the best chance they've had,
Don't
and
the
it's also
Bills
the
have
worst team
the
they've
worst rushing defense in the league?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have the worst
Yeah,
rushing defense in the
but
league.
there's still, I think, points.
they've
They're not
been
allowing
a competent defense. They've been able to battle, but yeah,
They haven't been the
they've-
worst, but they're not the best. Yeah,
It just sucks that they have.
they need a
pretty much the
one.
worst chance.
They need they're another one that needs a one
Yeah.
on the receiver
I think
side.
the Falcons though is the most like
I don't know,
desirable
dude.
because you
They can
inherit
make it.
Bijan, Drake London, and it's like you
The Falcons
decide
go-
between-
But are you Falcons with Penix or with Cousins?
I'm Falcons with Cousin personally.
Right? I mean,
It's crazy.
wouldn't we feel like?
I don't like. I think
Cousins has
Penix
the
is
edge?
injury prone.
But also
Yeah.
with the Falcons, you don't own your own first round pick, so I think
True.
that kind of. What are the other openings? Arizona.
Yeah. So these are all the coaches.
Pierce, right?
They
He's
got
been really
fired.
Good.
Who?
Pierce.
James Pierce. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's been
like
good.
we said, Dolphins, Ravens,
Mhm.
Cardinals, Raiders, Browns, Falcons, Giants, and then Titans. And then unless anybody's
Is the least
I've had-
desirable the Titans?
Oh, easy.
No, they have a lot of money.
Cam Ward
Yeah,
looks
they do.
good.
I don't care. It's still least
He's
desirable.
No, I think least desirable is honestly there's really no least desirable.
Cardinals.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess what do you do
the
there?
Browns have a
Everything.
muddy quarterback situation and they have no money.
but they have a great defense.
True.
Like I think the Browns is high up there. I think easily Cardinals is the
But
least
honestly,
desirable.
I think if you're a Browns organization, you have to seriously consider trading Myles Garrett this offseason.
They just paid him. There's no way.
Yeah, they just
They can't afford to pay him, or can't afford to trade him.
Nobody would take that.
Nobody could
contract.
take that contract.
What do you mean no one would take
Nobody
the
would take
contract for the
contract.
best defensive player in the league?
Well, I think they would. I just don't think there's a lot of
Who would take it,
options
the
out there that
Yeah,
would.
No,
I think
you
there's
can't
some.
afford that.
You think so?
I think there are some. I think
Get him over to
We
Denver.
don't need a Miles Garrett.
Yeah, we don't need Miles.
I mean,
Get him over to Denver.
Take a year though.
First round picks, 2 first round picks, and like Boye Mafe.
all I'm saying is if teams wanted him last offseason, I don't think it really changes because it's like even if you traded for him then, you're still gonna
You're
pay him
basically
money.
paying him what you would have paid him.
Yeah, exactly. And he's the best defensive player in the league.
Because isn't that how it works? You just take over his
Yes.
contract pretty much.
Yeah.
But you gotta have cap space to do it.
I
But
agree.
you
The
probably
Seahawks have like top 5 in cap space. I saw.
What?
Yeah, we do. Because we haven't paid anybody yet.
Fair. We have to pay this offseason.
Yeah.
That's where the Seahawks have to be careful. It's like
I
honestly,
generally-
you got to go all in next year.
Because has Max Crosby been paid yet or no?
Yeah.
He has. I think we send like 2 first-round picks and Boye Mafe for both of those. We just send it out and see what happens.
I wouldn't mind trading away 2 first-rounders, Reek, honestly, and then Boye Mafe for Myles Garrett and
Oh my god.
who's the Ward? I think is one of them.
Crazy.
They're not doing that. The Browns are not doing that.
That's a lot.
Yeah. The best trade,
good
the
player.
best trade you're gonna get is 2 firsts and a Boye Mafe for either Garrett or Max Crosby.
I would not do that for Crosby.
I would. He's the second best defensive tackle.
The only person I'm doing that for is Garrett.
lineman in the league.
Maybe.
Nah, you're forgetting Nick Bonito.
Okay.
Well, with Max Crosby, he's younger than Garrett, so I mean,
Really?
with that,
I thought
yeah.
Garrett's 29 or 30.
Garrett's old.
I think Max Crosby's like 27.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Garrett's 30.
30.
Oh, I thought.
I think that's where like trading for Parsons, he's 26. Like you can just
Yeah.
and I think that's where if you're trading for Garrett, you're trading a lot for a 30-year-old. But
Yeah,
he's still
yeah,
the
if
best.
You're gonna get a
That's why I think tougher than a Boye Mafe would be like.
Yeah, I didn't realize Garrett was that old. Jadavion Clowney.
Yeah.
But also with the Browns, if you're a coach going there, I mean, they're gonna have to find a way to get that Deshaun Watson contract off their hands.
You can't.
You have to cut him.
You
You have to cut him at that
Well,
point.
you have
You're
to
just
cut him.
taking a bath. You're just getting a lot of
If
debt.
What's the
I
point
think
of cutting
he's
him?
probably cut.
You might as well play him.
He's a creep.
Yeah, true. But he's a good quarterback.
I don't know. He
He's
was.
been
on the Jacksonville.
like he was.
All that thing is
the,
good.
the answer to the quarterback position is not on the roster.
I think they.
Honestly,
I
don't think the Browns should take a quarterback this year. It is not a good draft class.
I think week 1. I would not be surprised if Deshaun Watson's out there week 1.
I think they'll play Deshaun Watson next season. Yeah.
Well, I know Stefanski was saying he was always in the facility, working hard, doing
Yeah.
all the stuff. So I think he was.
I think
Like, inside getting massages.
Well, he realizes that he's got to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
If he's gonna have any kind of
you
longevity.
could have a creepy good comeback.
29, I think.
I think he could.
Creepy comeback. I really think he could though. He's not that old.
Oh, here's a good one.
He did win a playoff game.
Exactly. He was good on the Texans.
He's already better than any Steelers
Or-
quarterback in the past 10 years.
Big Ben.
Yeah, Big
One.
Ben.
Super Bowl? Big Ben.
Come on, man.
He was also a creep. So
Buddy, that goes back
Do you
to
think Big Ben was
2016.
in the 70s too?
You know what
or-
the Texans?
Yeah.
Jaden?
no, here I want to know.
When's the last time the Steelers won a playoff game?
You're talking about
16,
We're talking about the
27.
Texans.
Well, yeah, the past 10
We're
years.
talking about the Texans.
What are
You're
the
not talking about the Texans?
No.
what am I trying? Oh yeah,
We're talking about the
for the non-Seahawks fans, who do you think? Let's say both of our ROC and DC head coaches.
God.
Who do you think we hire?
You promote from
Ryan Grubb.
Ryan Grubb.
Shut up.
You are the hell.
Oh yeah, he's a.
What was that guy? Kitchens? Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie Kitchens.
Shut
That's
Y'all are horrible people.
Oh, I know. No. It's
Who's he gonna say?
Oh, who was that guy that I saw in the booth? That was the Denver coach for 5 seconds that they fired.
Oh,
Nathaniel Hackett.
yeah.
Nathaniel Hackett.
That's gonna happen.
I have my answer. Mike McDaniel's going to
Yeah,
OC.
I have my for me it's
He
personally.
lasted
Mike,
one season.
Mike McDaniel's our OC, and then if we lose our DC, I think we'd go out and get the Chargers guy if he's not a head coach.
Listen,
This is a desirable DC.
there is no way in hell they hire outside of the organization a defensive coordinator.
No, yeah,
I guarantee they are going to elevate someone.
I could see Jay Harbaugh.
Because at this point, you're not losing your play caller. McCall's already there. I just don't see the point in paying a guy to come in. I think they'll just elevate like what
It would be so dumb. It would be good for us.
agree.
We would get a free 3rd round pick for a guy who doesn't even really do much because you get comp picks for your
Coaches?
OCs and DCs.
You
Yeah,
serious?
leaving. Yeah.
What if we do the other one, the black guy rule? What's his name?
What?
Rudy rule. Rudy rule.
What is
Right.
he?
If we hire that DEI hire for defensive coordinator and get more picks.
We're just gonna move on. And
Like,
Rudy.
so who do you think would apologize up front for Jaden?
Rosie?
Our D-
No,
yeah,
right.
Our OC and DC.
I really
I mainly want to know you.
I really don't think Mike McDaniel's leaving
Rudy.
or
Yeah.
not going to anywhere but San Fran.
You don't think he can be a head coach?
But look,
Well, I get you.
I think he
I know
needs to
he's-
take a year
What if-
off.
Would you take McDaniel as the head coach of the Packers?
Oh, I would, bro. He's gonna change. He would.
Rudy rule. They have
No.
to hire. They get draft picks
Yeah.
if they hire a DEI.
Oh, that's
player.
right. Yeah. What was your point with that?
If we can hire someone from within the organization, we'd get the comp picks there, and then we'd get another.
We should
pick.
put a woman in DC.
Oh God.
Yeah,
there we go.
Give him a 1st round pick.
Pam Oliver, OC.
Pam Oliver.
Oh God, no.
She's gonna hold a grudge.
Yeah, no.
But you would take McDaniel.
No.
You would? I would.
I think
Well, not over Mike McDaniel, but
Is he just
over
LaFleur
LaFleur.
2.0?
Yes. A good play caller who I don't think
Oh, yeah.
like has a great culture.
But dream
Oh,
scenario.
no. He's an amazing OC, awful head coach.
Yes. That's
I don't think
that's
he's
why
awful.
it's the dream scenario would be if we lose both, we get Mike McDaniel as our offensive coordinator, and I mean obviously dream scenario I would love Minter as a DC, but we're probably just moving
Promote,
like
yeah.
I'm trying to think of who even like
Jay.
he's a special teamer. We need to keep him at special teams because special teams is a big part of the game.
What's the best part of your defense?
Everything.
Honestly,
D-line,
I'm saying like the
I'd say
coach,
D-line.
I would move up our linebacker coach.
linebackers.
Yeah, our linebacker. Honestly, our entire defense is amazing. And like
Oh,
not good.
he's not wrong.
We're the best D in the league.
Whoa.
We get the best D in the league.
Get it out your mouth. You give the best D.
Yeah, we get the best D in the league every week.
I'm trying to let's look at our coaching staff. I'm gonna pull up a name right now. Okay.
I could see our D-line coach getting promoted though. Hell, maybe even linebacker. Yeah.
Jesus, Leslie Frazier's on our team as an assistant head coach. That dude is ancient. I'm trying to find like a good inside linebacker. No, we need him to be.
Our inside linebacker.
There we go. You pronounce that name.
Nico Thorpe.
Yep, our defensive backs.
What about Danny Van Dyck?
I think it's D-I.
It looks like Danny Van Dyck.
That's a racial slur, Jock.
It's his last name.
DK.
No, D-I-K-K. DK.
The J is silent.
Ooh, we low-key could also promote our offensive passing game coordinator to our OC if we can't get
Part
it.
house looks like a predator or a partridge.
Or low-key Kurt Olivadato. He's been in the league for 23 years coaching.
Oh my-
And he's our inside linebackers coach.
Yeah, I can see him going to.
So we probably do, honestly, both positions we probably just promote. Like, we probably do our, passing game coordinator.
I could see you going out and getting an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I would love my
I
McDaniel,
could
but if we
see
don't,
that.
I see us
Coordinator.
passing game coordinator, and then our DC is just like our
What even is the passing game?
defensive back.
Yeah, like
Backs.
he draws up all the
Yeah.
he creates a game plan for the offensive
He basically
or
creates the
the
plays.
passing plays.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which honestly, that could be good. He'd have a better understanding of them than the OC.
I don't know. It also depends. I want to look at hottest. No, that's gonna have a bad thing. Hottest DCs.
Most hireable defensive.
There you.
coordinators.
Thank you. Most hireable.
Also, how long are we in this podcast? It
I
seems
don't
like
know.
we've been doing this for a
It's
minute.
11:47. NFL.
56 minutes.
I probably got to get out of here by
Yeah.
12.
Oh no! Dream. It would never.
Okay, zip it up when you're done.
It would never happen. But dream scenario would be offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel, defensive coordinator Brian Flores.
What?
Well, it would never happen. But it would,
Flores is taking a head coach
That's
from
fine.
me.
Flores to Baltimore.
that's why I'm. Ooh,
I don't hate that. I like that actually.
They're very defensive minded.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinator for the Vikings.
The best
The best
defensive coordinator. in the league.
Vikings. That's what. Okay.
No, but
I love that.
that's what I'm saying.
I like that.
It would never happen, but that would be the dream. scenario.
I could see that.
What would be yours for the
Packers?
Packers? Let's say both their coordinators somehow get fired or head coaching jobs.
Fired.
But fired.
Fired.
Bring back Nathaniel Hackett as
No.
offensive
Oh God, I hate that guy.
Dude, actually, though.
Hey, all I'm saying is when we had a Nathaniel Hackett as our offensive coordinator, we had the best red zone offense in league history.
But LaFleur was making the play calls.
I don't
Here,
care.
we'll ask the veteran. Who offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, and
Not
head
the
coach
league.
all get fired in one offseason.
Who are you bringing in?
Who are you bringing in? It can be crazy too. They have to be
That's a perfect
active.
situation.
They have to be active.
Well,
People.
if Jeff Halfley leaves,
OC, DC, and head coach. They all get fired.
we internally hire our defensive line coach.
Okay, as DC.
Who's that?
Yeah,
I can't
who is
remember
that?
his name. It's like Robert Covington. I
I'm
think.
saying best case scenario. Go out there and
Marcus
get
Covington.
get who
Who
you
would you
want.
want to get?
Yeah, who would you want to get? Go out there. You
Sala.
imaginary scenario.
Flores or
Yeah.
Sala.
And then-
Flores
OC,
and
though.
Parsons would be scary.
Who's the
Yeah.
OC?
I'd want Brian
Your
Flores.
offense is a lot different than Seattle's offense. So you got. I wouldn't get Mike McDaniel for you guys personally, but
I can almost see you guys going after.
honestly, Kubiak.
Give me Stefanski.
Yeah, that's OC.
The plays that he drew up for Nick Chubb. Give me Josh
Yeah.
Jacobs in those same plays.
Yeah, the play where he made Nick Chubb's
Loki?
ankle go like the end leg go like
Chubb
that.
better than Jacobs. All time.
Yeah,
He's prime,
head
yeah.
coach. Head
Well,
coach.
really,
Prime.
obviously.
Oh,
I'm saying everybody
Head
gets
coach.
scanned.
Any
Well,
head
they have to be
coach.
current, but you can move someone to head coach.
anybody?
Yeah, in the league.
Anybody in the league.
That's hireable.
Yeah.
Sean McVay.
No, that's high.
hireable.
Oh, that's hireable.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
Wouldn't you take Shanahan over McVay?
No. McVay's the best coach in the league.
Whoa! Mike McDonald.
Okay, nah, it's too early.
It's
for
not
that.
Mike.
But it's probably Andy Reid. I think people forget that he has won like 1 million Super Bowls.
Andy Reid's outdated.
He is, but
Yeah.
he's still probably
He's
the
stoppable now.
That's what kind of concerns me. I will say about John Harbaugh I mean, 63.
These old coaches just like
I don't know. I don't know
Well,
if he's
you
like.
can see the CEO had. I think it doesn't matter.
If he can come in as like the CEO and set the tone, and then we get a good OC.
Oh wow.
that
the biggest fuck up
But I would
of the
take
Ravens was not promoting. Like I know we talked about this. There was no way they would have fired John Harbaugh after going 13-4 and getting the 1 seed. But letting Mike McDaniel walk is that'll be like the biggest blunder
about that.
for years to come.
He's
Especially with what he's done with Seattle. 10-7 in his first year, and then 13-4 and the 1 seed in the second year.
14-3.
14-3.
Honestly, he's coach of the year candidate. I don't care what people say.
No, if it was really based off the award, he should win coach of the year. It shouldn't be a dude that comes into a team.
You guys have had it in your mouth. So tell us.
If the award was what it should be him. Yeah, bigger.
This is like unheard of, unprecedented stuff.
When's the last time a team has come? When's the last time a coach has come in, went 10-7 his first year, went 14-3 and got the 1 seed in his second year?
That
That was the first time head coach.
Matt LaFleur, the Packers.
He'd never been a head coach before.
He's never been a head coach.
Dude, Matt LaFleur went 13-3, then went 13-3 again and got the 1 seed. He had the 2 seed and the 1 seed.
13-3, 13-3.
That's impressive. I would be talking about the same if I was a Packers fan when he did that. I bet you guys were.
Well, we were like, he's got Rodgers, so we don't really know.
Yeah, and we have Sam Darnold.
That's really.
Yeah, we have Sam Darnold.
Okay.
That's the thing about
You're the top 5 coach of all. You're the top 5 quarterback of all time, and we have Sam Darnold.
Yeah, who's coach of the year then?
Mike Vrabel.
No, if I can't say Mike McDonald, then I'm gonna say.
Well, you would seriously say Mike McDonald.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
genuinely.
Okay.
But if I had to say
They were
someone else,
10-7 last year.
if I had to say
They
someone
missed
else,
the playoffs.
but that's not what the award is about. It shouldn't just be a shit team that gets good. It should be a team that's like he's changing our whole mantra, everything about our team. But anyways, if I couldn't say him, I would say Mike Vrabel. Is that his name?
Oh, Vrabel, Patriots?
Patriots, yeah, Patriots.
Honestly, I'd go Brian Flores.
I go Liam Cohen.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liam Cohen.
Liam
Cohen.
He is the worst quarterback out of the 3 that I think could win it.
You think
And I
Trevor
don't think
Lawrence
so.
is worse than Drake May? And
Yes.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't Drake
Yeah.
in the MVP this
Yeah,
year?
yes. Am I going insane?
I didn't make Drake May, but Caleb Williams. I think Trevor Lawrence has the he's played better than Caleb Williams.
No.
This season he's been better, but not.
I think there are better
here.
quarterbacks to run the Chicago system.
I think
but-
Lawrence is a better. I mean, he's obviously more accurate than
Yeah.
Caleb, but we'll
Well,
see how that
And
goes.
this is-
Caleb's accuracy will probably
He
improve.
has like the most weirdly accurate throws
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, he's just
what?
off script.
Just awards.
All right.
It's a good way to close out. We can go around and just do
MVP.
all the major awards. Yeah, you start. We'll just go.
Stafford.
Drake May.
May.
Stafford.
Stafford.
Okay. DPOY.
No, that's not the order that you go in. Offensive player.
My bad.
Yeah, get it right. Offensive player of the year.
Yeah, Puka.
Oh, you're a little whore. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
JSN.
Hey, who performed better in their game?
Well,
2 yards, like 3 touchdowns.
No, I actually want to hear though. Jason.
Puka also plays all the. JSN also plays all the positions. Puka mainly stays in the one.
Oh my gosh, stop
No,
that.
okay, just-
I'm out of here. I'm asking.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you actually think? I didn't hear you over Jaden's dumbass.
JSN.
Yeah.
Bro, Puka.
Okay. DPOY. Yeah. Miles Garrett. If you say
Michael
Miles
Parsons.
Garrett,
Just kidding.
Miles Garrett.
Miles
Okay,
Garrett.
next, offensive rookie of the year.
Matthew Golden.
Davion Williams.
Is everything? Because everything's voted on already, right? All the awards.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So the rub, I feel like subconsciously people would take
Yeah,
postseason.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they do
It's not
it.
even like, I mean,
It's between Tet.
Oh, who was it?
It's Tet,
Oh,
Jackson Dart, or
Ooh.
Tyler Shuck, or like the top 3.
Action Gentry's not on there.
No.
He didn't really do anything.
He had like 1,000.
I think Dart should win it.
10 touchdowns.
I think Tet.
You go Ted.
I'm
Man,
gonna-
that one's tough.
I want to say Travion Henderson. But
What?
That's crazy.
I think that-
but he's not winning it.
Think about how well Ted's done as a first-year wide receiver with Bryce Young as his
Well, he
quarterback.
played almost all the games, right?
Yeah.
Ted, he played.
I'm
all
not-
right.
no.
I'd give it to him.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's why I
yeah.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
So Ted.
Because he played all the games.
DPO, our defensive rookie of the year.
Sweshing
Nick Evan Worry.
It's Evan Moore.
Defensive rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Evan Moore yesterday easily.
I never said that. You're
I
putting
don't
words
know
in my
any-
mouth.
I'm not.
I literally provided the stats for why Western Europe probably is the.
You are lying to my face right
We'll
now.
see. We'll see.
Dude, he's a top 10 linebacker in his rookie year.
Jason?
He's Browns, right?
Jason?
John A. Baird.
Oh my
No, I'm
God.
just kidding.
It's pretty much between Nick Emore and
It's
Carson
between
Wentz.
it's between them.
I go Schwessinger.
There's really no other, like,
Who does he play for?
Browns.
That's so pretty good.
And the other one plays with the Seahawks.
I've heard
The best team in the league. but-
Nick Emor's name's been everywhere.
Yeah, because he's
He's
a dog.
been crazy. He's a top 10
He
safety.
played good against the Niners.
He did. So you're going to say
Top
Nick
Probably,
Emore?
probably more.
Yeah. Get back.
Comeback player of the year.
No, coach of the year first. Comeback player of the year is a stupid
Cohen.
word. I mean, I'm going to stick with my answer. Mike McDonald.
It's Cohen.
Rabel.
It's
Why do
Cohen.
you like moan that? Rabel.
Um,
You really like Rabel, don't you, man?
I would
I
for sure.
think it's Liam Cohen, but I think Ben Johnson will win it
Mm.
just because
I mean, winning your.
everybody loves Ben.
Wait, I just realized
Should we
Liam
do
Cohen.
special teams player?
Wait, I just realized Liam Cohen.
Rashid Shaheed.
It is.
Wait.
It is.
Yeah, Liam Cohen, Mike Vrabel, and Ben Johnson all won their respective divisions in their first year as head coach.
Yep.
Right? Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year? Is that the last a major award technically?
It's CMC, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's got. Did he miss all of
It's
last
him
year?
or Dak. It's CMC or Dak. It's
He didn't
one
miss
of the
all of last year, right? CMC didn't miss all.
He came back
He
to
played
like
like
the
half
tail
He played
end.
like half the year. No, I thought it was the other way around. He played like the beginning half.
No,
and
he never
and then
played
came
in the
out.
beginning.
He was injured from the very start.
I remember because the
Was
first
that
week
2 years
Jordan
ago
Mason
then
went-
that he went out?
Nope,
in the-
2 years ago he was fully healthy.
Then there was a week when he like got injured in the snow in Buffalo.
He did.
Was that when was that?
So he came back that game. So he was injured all up until that point.
Yeah.
He came back that game and got injured again.
Wow, that's crazy. And that was last year?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'd have to say CMC.
Yeah, probably CMC. I can't really think of another one
Then-
that's really worthy.
I mean, it's a little bit of a hot take. I think Dak did really well this year.
What injury did he have last year though?
He tore his hamstring.
He did?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think
I
I
pay
honestly
attention to the Dak. So
I think the Dak played really well. I think Dak.
it's got to be
deserves this
CMC
year.
though. As much as I hate the Niners,
CMC, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that he's
I think
played the whole
CMC
year.
deserves MVP consideration.
He does, but it's a quarterback award, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit award.
Oh, I agree.
Why don't they just change it?
I know.
Best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a kicker has won MVP before a wide receiver.
that's funny.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
a kicker.
I know a lot of
It was
bullshit.
the
A lot
Redskins kicker in the 90s.
Whoa!
Commanders kicker
Oh,
in the 90s. They won the right kick in the 90s.
Redskins?
The Washington football team.
Washington Redskins.
That's so insensitive.
Cancel him, everybody on the
Yeah.
internet.
But it actually was the Redskins kicker in the 90s.
Wait, and then that's all the major awards, right?
Special teams player of the year. We made it.
What the fuck are you?
Wesley, who's your special teams player of the year?
Okay,
Daniel Whalen.
Brandon Aubrey,
Low key. DK.
Metcalf.
No, tight
Shimmery
end.
DK.
Oh.
Shimmery DK. He's been crazy good this. He has the most all-purpose yards
By a rookie
all
in
time.
NFL history. That's crazy.
I think it's DK.
I mean, it's not an award though, but you're just making shit out.
I am.
So
But I think it's DK.
Worst team of the year.
Yeah.
this
Seahawks.
is a fun one.
Jets.
Raiders.
Most overrated team of the year.
Seahawks.
Broncos.
Well,
Broncos.
are we saying for like what they were expected? Like, 'cause if you're doing worst team based off what they were expected, you got to say the Chiefs
Yeah.
because you're coming off of Super Bowl win, Super Bowl win, Super Bowl
Why
loss.
don't we make our own all-pro teams?
That's gonna
That's
take
gonna
so
take
long.
so long.
Fine.
Okay, how about all pro skill positions?
Okay,
We can do
Wesley,
that.
go.
Just first team too.
Running back. HN.
What? No, that's not how you do the what?
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 QB first.
The way that would, easier would just be quarterback, running back, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. We'll just say one quarterback, two running backs, three wide receivers, a tight end, and then we'll
Wesley quarterback.
Stafford.
Drake May. This
So
is
do you want to say a different one or?
you don't have, no, you can say whatever you want. This is just your first team all pro.
Yeah, probably. I'm taking Stafford for first team All-Pro.
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Wesley running back.
Two running backs.
James Cook.
Two.
James Cook and HN.
That's crazy. I hate him, but CMC and Jonathan Taylor.
I'm taking CMC and Bijan.
Bijan and
Hey, Bijan, good. Best running back in the league.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Ooh,
Okay,
I gotta say.
Bijan O-line merchant.
I'm sorry.
I gotta say
Don't got 1,000
Jonathan
receiving
Taylor.
yards.
O-line merchant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor. And
Sunday.
I would probably say HN just because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah, valid.
Did
All right,
well
three
for me.
wide receivers.
Probably Puka,
Yep.
Jamar Chase, and Christian Watson.
Okay.
Puka, Jamar Chase, and
Shut up, dude. Stop.
Shit, who's the other guy?
See, I have the best one.
Puka.
Come on.
Definitely Puka.
Yeah.
It's midnight. Come on.
Yep.
Jamar Chase.
Yep.
I mean, you
Help
gotta
him.
give it to Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson,
Yeah.
JJ.
Yeah.
All right,
He
go.
got
Josh.
9 thrown to him.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, let's go.
No,
I protest.
Hey,
I protest.
nope, just go. Just go.
I protest.
I mean, who else had Puka's numbers? He was the best.
Nobody was close.
Just go. Just go.
Okay.
Just go.
We know his reliance. I think the committee got it right. It's JSN, Jamar, and Puka.
Nope, wrong. It is wrong. Nope.
Shut the fuck.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now who it is.
He's gonna pull some.
It is.
All right,
No.
Hines Ward.
Shut up, Larry. Listen. It is. Pickens. Yeah, actually, Pickens, Puka, Jason. Pickens, Puka, Jason. That's
Man, hot take.
Pick it.
No one mentioned Pickens.
Not like that crazy, but it's
He
just
was horrible the last 5
Jamar was
games.
better.
He had more receiving yards,
Jamar was better.
more catches, and more touchdowns than Jamar.
Did he play with Joe Flacco though for half the season?
Facts.
I don't remember who he played with. I'm talking about
We
performance.
played with Jake Browning.
Yeah.
Did he have, I mean,
He had more catches.
did he ha- yeah. I understand, but he also had CeeDee Lamb getting all the
Yeah.
attention, really.
I still think George Pickens. If he was George Pickens in wide receiver one,
2.0.
yeah, George Pickens will not be
Yeah.
as good as a wide receiver one. That's why I think they get rid
He
of him.
was great as a wide receiver
Okay.
one when he.
I think
Really?
Dallas will
It wasn't as good as he was. This was his best year.
He also played with the Packers, so does it count?
He was the wide receiver one this year for 6 weeks.
You're talking about.
Here he is again with the fantasy brain.
He had that 100 yards every time.
Take and go. We're gonna be here till.
Jason.
Demarius Thomas. No, I'm just
There is. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Puka.
Okay.
What about an all-dead team?
No, nope.
Hey, that's crazy, man.
What?
Brett Barbson.
I'm gonna go.
When you predicted injuries, now you're
Jamar
predicting
Chase. Puka, Jamar Chase.
They got it right, bro. Y'all.
Pickens over tomorrow. I will die on that.
Age baiting. Okay, we both. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do them in order of best.
Okay.
Puka,
Okay.
Jamar Chase.
Your opinion. Okay,
No,
you.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I teased. No, the three.
Yeah.
The three you mentioned.
They got it right.
Jason.
I still stand that.
Tight
I
end.
don't know about that, man.
But anyway, let's continue.
Tight end.
Trey
I
McBride.
thought, yeah, it has to be Trey McBride.
Well, Tucker Kraft, Luke Musgrave, and
Don't forget Eric Sauber.
What about that one offensive lineman that
Tucker
you got?
Kraft until week 7.
Yeah. No, I still do think if Tucker Kraft played all season the way he did, he would have been all
He's
right.
been good.
He'd been up there.
McBride for sure.
It's easy.
Yeah,
to pick.
McBride.
It's McBride or Kittle. Pick your poison.
McBride.
No, Kittle didn't even make it this year. It was Kyle Pitts' second team All-Pro.
Really?
Because of one good week.
Wow.
Are you
Being dead serious, look it up.
Kyle
Yeah,
Pitts.
it
No
was
kidding.
Trey McBride and Kyle Pitts.
No, what?
Kyle Pitts was
Fantasy.
closer to Trey McBride than, or it was something crazy. It was like Kyle Pitts was closer to Trey McBride than Trey McBride was to, or than Kyle, I don't know what it was, but it was something crazy.
How in the hell did Kyle Pitts make?
Well, I know in fantasy he was
He had a quiet-
second.
He had
and
that too.
He had a pretty good year that seemed
Oh no, it was
quiet.
Oh, well,
Kyle
I
Pitts-
didn't win a single game of poker in 2025.
Kyle Pitts was closer to the
Why are
tight
they
end
playing
3
me?
than Trey
Oh,
McBride
was?
was to the tight end 2.
Oh, wow.
We
Hey,
played
I-
against soon. That was fun.
Hey, we're on a podcast. Keep it professional.
My bad.
Anyways, you wrapping it up? Anything else out of the Packer brain?
Nope, just disappointed.
Okay, well, have a disappointing night.
Hopefully the Seahawks lose.
Oh wow.
Fuck you.
Now I'll be cheering for the Seahawks from here on out.
Especially if they play the Bears.
Yeah.
True, yeah. If they play the Bears,
Yeah, totally.
definitely. But yeah, it should be a fun slate of games. We got 3 tomorrow. I'll be working all day. Morning
In the milk.
myself.
With the milk.
But yeah,
Don't kill yourself with that.
Hey, the Monday night game was good though.
Great matchups, though.
they're great matchups. But yeah,
Yeah, Bills game.
We've had 5 straight days of football.
Whoever wins the Bills game is going to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I think so.
yeah.
I think whoever
where's all the hype for the Jags?
I think whoever wins the Bills game is going to the Super Bowl.
I think they'll beat the I think they'll beat the Bills, but like they are
Who was they
losing.
playing the second round? The
Patriots.
Patriots. I think the Patriots are not all that.
I think they can beat the Patriots. I think they can
They
beat the
just
Broncos.
don't look
I think Jags can make
Their
it
defense.
Super Bowl.
They
They got Miller Williams back.
They could.
Well, do your research before you say that. I'm too tired.
He is good, but like,
They got
Get out of here.
They could go to Seahawks.
It's Taylor Walker. It's like the 2022 first round pick.
Oh my God.
Avon Walker.
He's trying to say Trayvon
Alright.
Walker.
Avon Walker.
Jags, not the Patriots.
We better shut this shit off.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, Packers fans, road prices getting pretty expensive these days. So you know, I want to get a gift card or something. But yeah, all right.
Is that even on it?
Have a good night. See ya.